I am aware that when it comes to the topic of personal purpose, it tends to leave most hearts confused. And anyone who dares to ask themselves the personal question of their existence on earth, why they are existing on earth at this time, they tend to be more confused than they were before asking themselves that question. And I understand that because it's a topic, it's an idea, it's a concept that we are not used to, we are not prone to. We are not taught even while growing up. Not taught because our parents, our guidance, and those who are responsible for our upbringing are not aware of. They don't know it. So it becomes like a mystery to us. So anyone who tries to find what purpose they have on earth feels mystified about everything. But then that is the essence of my video series, to help to simplify things, to demystify what it means by the concept of personal purpose. Personal purpose is not a mystery. It's just the essence of your being. In my last video, I thought about where it is actually located in our internal environment. It's not in our mind, it's not in our memory, it's not in anywhere else, but it is located in a precise location, which is our heart. And it is placed in our heart for some cogent reasons. And let me let you know, when you ask yourself the question, what is my purpose? You are simply asking yourself the question, what is my deepest heart desire? Because purpose is in your heart, so it has to do with your deepest heart desire. That is your personal purpose. If you can find your deepest heart desire, you've unlocked what it means by your personal purpose. God's plan, that is His purpose, is put in every heart so that whenever we are ready, we can always find it. But we find it difficult to identify what our personal purpose is, what our deepest heart desire is, because it is always dampened by lots of voices of distraction coming from societal expectations, family expectations, religious indoctrinations, and several other factors around that we are born into. So it dampens our sensitivity to what our heart beats for, and we find it difficult to hear our heartbeat. But let me tell you this, our purpose has always been known, but it has been ignored. Has been ignored mostly because of all these voices and all these distractions and the noise and rush that we are born into. But what is our purpose? Our purpose is that strong, persistent, never quenching, deeply rooted, always surfacing, heart-boggling desire. It is a desire that pops up unprovoked. We do not think about it. We just keep feeling it deeply. It is the most exciting, the deepest, heart-frustrating, heart-troubling passion that just springs up on its own right from the innermost part of our being. It is what frustrates you the most whenever you step out of your room and interact with others and your world. It is an uncanny and deep sadness, and even gets you angry and internally agitated until that perceived problem starts getting solved. It is that deep desire that leaves you inexplicably restless but rushes absolute peace within you when you are taking steps to bring it to pass. This deep desire has always been there, right from your conception and birth, and it was put there by God for the problems that He has intended for you to attend to. Just that the depth and the intensity of this desire started growing shallower and more dampened by the day as it is laced up by all the noise and the rush out there in the world. However, no matter how it goes, your heart keeps beating for a particular thing. This leaves you daydreaming and imagining a lot, even from when you are a child up to your adult life. The desire never dies. So you've always known your purpose, just that you've not been giving it the kind of attention it needs. You've not been listening to your heartbeat. If you know what your heart persistently, consistently, and perpetually beats for, then you already know your purpose. But watch out, this heartbeat, this desire, always presents itself bigger than what you think about yourself, bigger than what you feel is possible for you, bigger than you. But don't fight it, fight for it, think about it, embrace it, ponder over it, accept it, go for it, make it come to pass. You will do all of this because the issue is this deeply seated desire leaves you restless and frustrated even when you get down to your grave. And in case you are still in doubt, confused and unsure of what that deeply seated desire is, pay attention to your heartbeat whenever you step out of your room, or whenever you are silent, whenever you are in your bathroom, at work, in church, in mosque, in shrine, wherever religious organization you find yourself, or when in the marketplace, wherever you find yourself, wherever you go, whoever you interact with. Pay attention to every beat of your heart because your heart will never lie to you. And when you find that clarity to your heart's desire, your purpose, go ahead and fulfill it. However, you must realize that desire is often confused and misconstrued with interest. But desires are not interest. In my next video, the 12th installment of this series, I will demystify the difference between desire and interest. Stay with me.